Breaking news down here in Johnson County. Today was the second annual Johnson County Local Food Summit. Great event, great little event. I've been on the committee for this thing now for, well, a little over a year. No, almost 2 years, I guess, because we were close to a year in the planning on last year's event, and we just pulled off our second event. We had it at Franciscan Health this year. So I want to give you a quick recap, and maybe I'll tell you some more details later. So to welcome us in was Eileen Williams. She is the director for the Partnership for a Healthier Johnson County. So she kind of welcomed everybody, got everybody settled in. And by the way, we had coffee from local roaster Brickhouse Coffee, and Coffee House 5 served us their famous scones, provided for us their famous scones and some other pastries. So a couple great coffee shops down here in Greenwood. So that's not, and they're not the only ones, but those are two that have been on the scene lately that are starting to, Coffee House 5's been around a while, but Brick House is pretty new, but they've been roasting coffee for a while too. Anyways, I love coffee, so I got to tell you about the coffee. So anyways, then we had our keynote, and that was really a tag team with Heather Tallman from Indiana Grown. She updated us on some things that's going on these days with Indiana Grown, and also Seth Grant from Eskenazi Health, chef there that's really doing some great stuff with local food. He told us something like 40% of what they're serving in the cafeteria now is coming from local sources. So that's pretty awesome. And he has Brickhouse Coffee, and he loved the fact that we have Brickhouse Coffee. So that's all really cool stuff. And Indiana Grown has been involved in that. So Heather and Seth both kind of told us, about some of the things that had happened there already now with, getting that kind of thing launched. But hey, that's exciting. Really cool stuff. So there's a great example of local farm to institution, if you will. Okay. Then we had a stretching break by Ryan Score. Ryan he's the lead health and wellness coach for Johnson Memorial Health. And he had a few little exercises to kind of keep people going for our mid-morning break. Then we had our panel presentation. That was the big event for me because I always love these things. It was moderated by Chris Medic, Purdue Extension, Bartholomew County, and she's had a lot of experience with local food over the years. And on the panel was Alicia Criswell from Wayne County Food Council, Christine Davis from the Farm Project she is the Farm Project Coordinator at the Community Hospital Anderson, and then Sherry Duggar of Duggar Family Farms, and the Outreach Coordinator for the Indiana Farmers Union, of which I'm also a member, and amongst other duties and responsibilities and job and cool farming and family farm stuff that Sherry's involved in. So great to have all these folks there giving us, Chris had questions for him, how you typically, if you're not used to seeing panel discussions, you have the moderator giving some questions. Each person usually gets a chance to answer, talks about it a little bit. There might be a little bit of back and forth. And then later on, opening it up for questions from everybody else. So then we had a great local lunch. I'll tell you more about that too later. I'll do a full report. Film at 11, right? That kind of thing. Actually, I'll do I'll tell you more about that later. You're going to love hearing about some of the things that we learned about today. And then we had our breakout sessions in the afternoon, and looking at my copy down here. So one of the breakouts was on farm to institution, and the other one was on economic development of local food in Johnson County. And that's the breakout that I sat in on. And there were some presentations there, and then some discussion that ensued. And then we got together at the end just to say, hey, what are we going to do for action? So Amber Welsh from Franciscan Health, she talked to us about a little bit about actually doing, not just planning, but doing. So 30 days from now, we're going to do it. We're going to talk about putting together a food council, a Johnson County food council. Food councils are sprouting out all over the sprouting out. That wasn't planned to say sprout, so no pun intended. But yeah, they're popping up all over the place, and there's some great ones around the state. I think I might have mentioned that before in some videos, but anyways, it's time to do it down here. So it's going to be interesting to see how that takes shape. We don't know yet, but that's what this first meeting is going to be about. So just a quick recap of today's events at the Johnson County Food Summit. So thanks for taking a minute to tune in and check this out. I really do want to tell you more about it. So if you're interested, Let me know and come to these events next time we do stuff like this. If you're anywhere in this area or doing anything in this area, I think you'll like what we're doing. So 2018 Local Food Summit. Yeah, we had it. Next year, 2019, be there. I'm going to be there. I hope you'll be there. Join us.